Hi, everyone. My name is Karece Thompson. I'm the outreach coordinator for the Treasurer's Office for our Unclaimed Property Division. Um, Thank you for joining us online today for the 2026 Utah Unclaimed Property Webathon. We appreciate your help raising awareness about unclaimed property and reconnecting Utahns with their lost money. Today's webathon is all about encouraging people to search for unclaimed property that may belong to them, their family members, businesses, or even charitable organizations in their communities. Every year, millions of dollars are waiting to be claimed, and our goal is to help get that money back to where it belongs. And so, with that, I want to thank Representative Lisa Shepherd for joining us today. Representative Shepherd serves as a Utah House of Representative for District 61, where she is dedicated to Utah values, strengthening families, and promoting responsible government. With more than 30 years of community and political leadership experience, she has built a reputation for service, integrity, and grassroots advocacy. Lisa brings a strong background in public policy and party leadership, along with a deep commitment to listening to the people she represents. She's earned degrees in business management and political science from Utah Valley University, preparing her for effective and thoughtful leadership. As a representative, Lisa continues to work hard to support public safety, economic opportunity, and the values important to Utah families. So, to start, will you describe your role, Representative Shepherd, in serving the residents of House District 61 and the work you do in the community?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Karece, for having me today and letting me be a part of this. So I believe my work with the people of House District 61 is to communicate. It is to be sure that I know what the needs are in our district and that I can be that conduit between getting effective policy and being able to help and serve in different ways as well, which many people don't understand. And sometimes as a representative, we can come in and help with a situation. I've had that opportunity outside of this mycash Utah. I've had the opportunity in a couple of different situations to help some residents and to be able to really get a project to go faster for them, or where they're having something difficult, just to be able to help them get through those.
How would you describe your experience working with Utah unclaimed property, just in a general sense?
I had this wonderful opportunity to contact a constituent who had $1.86 million just sitting in the Utah coffers instead of in their account. And I had that opportunity to go and to be sure and knock on the door. And when the constituent answered, to look believable, I wore a shirt that had my name on it. I had business card. I had a letter that your department actually provided for me to give to her, provided me to give to the constituent. And then I just remember the constituent saying, "Oh yeah, I got a letter in the mail, but I thought it really wasn't anything." And I said, "I encourage you to really fill this out and to take a look, because I believe there's quite a bit of money. It could be life-changing." And I was just grateful to find out that that constituent did do it and was able to get a settlement and get the amount of money that they had there and have it. And that's just absolutely life-changing for some people.
Yes, $1.86 million. People
Yes.
make anyone happy in this economy, right?
Yes.
Um,
Yeah. I couldn't believe the fact when I was told, like, even the amount of $250 didn't seem like enough to persuade this constituent to go ahead and file the paperwork. And to me, I was like, $250? Oh my gosh, if I could get $250, I'd be so excited. But this constituent and the time of their life, this was such a value for this constituent. The spouse had passed away, and the constituent wasn't aware that money was there. And just to be able to be a partner with your department and in my constituent, and and put that amount of money that the constituent didn't know back into their hands. That was just an incredible feeling. Honestly, that was the best feeling that I'd ever had up until that point in serving. It's just, you just don't get those opportunities to do that, to knock on someone's door and they think you're a salesperson and you're really there, actually from the government, there to help. It was actually the time that it was true. And so thank you so much for letting me partner with you on that. It was a great experience for me.
There's too, from a state treasurer's office and unclaimed property perspective, that is what we're here for. We want to give money back. And so, from your perspective as the representative of House District 61, what impact does this type of outreach have on your constituents and community?
Well, I think they realize that the state really wants them to have their property. And a lot of people think that government is all bad, but this is a way that we can make sure that they have their assets. And what I really appreciate is the Unclaimed Property Division really works hard to make sure I get a list. And it's quite a comprehensive list for my district that tells me everybody that has unclaimed property. It doesn't give me detail, but it gives me information that I can let them know that they have unclaimed property that they need to go and get. And I want them to get that. It's theirs. And that's what I love that about the state, that we make sure to go and take care of that. And that we have the treasurer wants to make sure that your division, you personally, and how hard that you worked to make sure, like we worked together on that to make sure that that constituent was getting what was rightfully theirs.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that it's the best thing in the world because, traditionally people don't like government because government's like, we need money, but we get the opportunity to say, hey, no, this is your money, we're giving it to you, right? So with that being said, what would you say to residents, businesses, and nonprofit organizations in House District 61 who may not realize they could have unclaimed property waiting for them, or may be skeptical that the program is legitimate, especially given that new money and property are reported to the state yearly through mycash.utah.gov?
I would say go check and see if you have any assets there that you can reclaim. That's what I would say. I know just my past experience, but I also know from working with that constituent and working with you that this is not a scam. This is actually the state serving the people and giving back to them what they need. We really, like you mentioned earlier, we'll take your money. Well, we like to give you tax cuts too. You can just put a plug in for that one. We do like to do that too. But we want to give back what is rightfully yours. And I just love that our state works so hard on this. So go check out the website. And I'll let you say the name of the website. I think it's mycash.utah.gov. Is that
That's
right?
correct, Representative Shepherd.
Oh.
mycash.utah.gov. And with that, thank you, Representative Shepherd. And as a reminder, everyone watching, to participate in today's webathon, visit mycash.utah.gov. Search your name, your family members, your friends or businesses, or even charities you may care about. And then tag 3 friends in the comments on any of our webathon posts for a chance to win one of our 15 Amazon gift cards. We appreciate your help with our online treasure hunt.